Pope Francis, humans have sinned against the earth by exploiting its resources. On Earth Day during the coronavirus pandemic, the Pope reminded his flock that humanity has no future if the environment is destroyed. People forget we are a part of nature. Everybody thinks they are somehow above everything, like they are God or something. Numbers 35:33. You shall not pollute the land in which you live, for blood pollutes the land, and no atonement can be made for the land for the blood that is shed in it, except by the blood of the one who shed it. You shall not defile the land in which you live, in the midst of which I dwell, for I the Lord dwell in the midst. Revelations 11:18 KJV. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Deuteronomy 20:19. When you besiege a city for a long time, making war against it in order to take it, you shall not destroy its trees by wielding an axe against them. You may eat from them, but you shall not cut them down. Are the trees in the field human, that they should be besieged by you? Excuse my ignorance, but why do Catholics want the world to continue whereas evangelicals want the apocalypse? This Pope infuriates conservatives so hard. They trigger like a Looney Tunes character that's just swallowed poison every time he speaks. Check out his encyclical called Laudato Si, and really see how caring for the earth ties to caring for humans and how we are all connected. It's called Catholic Ecology. Cateri.org has a great library on Catholic saints and popes who felt the same way as Pope Francis does. Really nice to hear a religious leader say something sane. Seems like it's been at least a few months. For anyone who hasn't gotten the chance to read his encyclical letter Laudato Si, I highly recommend it. I myself am not Catholic, yet I still found it to be a stunningly accurate commentary on our problematic, to say the absolute least, relationship with the natural world. This is the attitude that Christians need to have in the US. We have the Pope sounding like a scientist and people like Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil doing the opposite. The Pope is dope. I'm not religious by any means, but God, I love this Pope. Bless him. He's 100% right. Doesn't matter what your views are, I think the statement is right. Pope Francis watching Westworld. This is a headline where most Redditors dismiss the Pope as the head of the rich Catholic Church, saying he's not really helping or is being hypocritical or has enough of his own problems to deal with inside Catholicism. If the Pope suggests universal basic income, however, Reddit immediately praises him for spreading the word of such a great idea. Deleted. I'm an atheist and I love Pope Francis. I had hoped that maybe we would get our shit together, but after seeing how some governments are reacting to the coronavirus, the greediness of some corporations and the flat-out stupidity of people protesting a virus, I have lost all hope. In before the inevitable then why doesn't the Catholic Church donate its riches? Comment. That's why we're going to mine the moon. Get us some of those sweet moon resources. Like dust and shit. Space Force motherfuckers. Not Catholic, but this Francis dude seems like a good guy. But what about our shareholders' value? Thank you, Pope Francis. I've really liked what this Pope has had to say. The Church should allow contraception amongst its devout members so they can limit the number of children born in poor countries. Population is the main strain on the environment, 7 billion and rising. More people, more strain on environment. Promote condoms and contraceptives. This guy Popes. Preach. Okay, I love that he's doing this. A good Pope. I am a fan of this Pope. Some religions make it very difficult to accomplish that. Promise your people a paradise of nice, they leave this world of sin, and they will live in this world with complete abandon. Can't expect them to care about this planet when they're going to paradise. Guess this guy hasn't heard about the rapture. The earth will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. George Carlin. We're not saving the earth, we need to save us. Good on the Pope, that is the most meaningful message I have ever heard a Pope or head of any religion give. Ever. I gotta say, I like that Pope. Dude, I fell into a rabbit hole on Twitter. Apparently the Q people are fucking vicious in their hate of Pope Francis. I guess in April 2018 Q said the Pope was going to have a terrible May. And they still haven't given up. I clicked on one of his tweets and the comments were fucking nutty. Everyone retweeting and liking each other, everyone with a million emojis in their name, all Q people, all super sus accounts. Even the Pope can't convince Christian Karens to change their self-absorbed ways. The message is good but flawed. It condemns people without pointing them in the right direction. It may be political, but the Pope should be challenging followers directly to be more environmentally conscious, pick up garbage, push for renewable energy, etc. Considering the history of the popes over the years, we're lucky to have a good one. It's hard for me to take the Catholic Church seriously when it talks about the evils of exploitation. Francis speaks on these sorts of issues often, but I don't think he's taking the sort of radical action within the Church that would make his politics feel authentic. Reminder, it's not humanity destroying the earth, it's capitalists. So the environment is the big boss. Best Pope ever. I'm not religious, but I am a huge fan of this Pope. He's the real deal. The Pope is so smart. Pope Francis, we are the virus, please don't kill the host or we're all screwed. Reminder that the leading cause of environmental damage is the same thing that caused coronavirus. According to the FAO, 75% of new infectious diseases are zoonotic, meaning they start from animals and transmit to humans. This has happened many times before, like COVID-19, Ebola, HIV/AIDS from wild animals, swine flu, bird flu, Spanish influenza from farmed animals, etc. Industrial farms and slaughterhouses are the perfect breeding ground for the deadliest new diseases, since animals there are in such tight and unhygienic conditions that the worst diseases can prosper, as a very deadly virus would quickly kill its host animal in nature, but if there's thousands of animals in one room, no matter how quickly it spreads and kills, it will still find hosts. Hate me and downvote me for saying this, but all the diseases I named above and corona would never have transmitted to humans in a world where we don't eat animals, and that is also the best thing we can do to prevent future diseases. If anyone needs help stopping to fund this industry, check out https://www.challenge22.com/challenge22/ https://www.challenge22.com/challenge22/ or PM me if there's anything I can help you with. If we did that, it also protects us from antibiotic resistances, which could soon set us back to a time before penicillin, and they arise largely because 80% of antibiotics are used in the animal industry to even keep the animals alive under the conditions we keep them. If you want to know more about that, watch https://www.youtube.com/watch v=GNQLBRE9I https://www.youtube.com/watch v=GNQLBRE9I. And ditching animal products is the best thing we can do for the environment and to prevent a climate crisis that will be way worse than the corona crisis. https://www.com/environment/2018/May/31/avoiding meat and dairy is single biggest way to reduce your impact on Earth. https://www.theguardian.com/environment/2018/May/31/avoiding meat and dairy is single biggest way to reduce your impact on Earth. It would also mean, of course, that we no longer support any of these horrors. https://www.youtube.com/watch v=LQRAFGISCO and T=1s, https://www.youtube.com/watch v=LQRAFGISCO and T=1s. I strongly agree with the Pope on an issue. WTF is happening in 2020? Wow. I fucking love this Pope. I reckon he was a total hippie priest in the 60s and 70s.